Welcome everyone. We're back at Epcot and we're going to keep plugging away at some of these food and wine tastings. Thanks for joining me. And there we have our filet mignon. I made a second stop at Canada since they did a good job in the filet mignon. And look at the size of this one. This is like a petite filet you'd get in a restaurant. Oh boy, can't wait to taste this. Oh man, that was a good steak. And the portions seem to be a lot larger. When you're watching this, this will be old news. But Dorian is ready to move in today. And they're closing the parks either at 2 or 3 o'clock. And I've heard a buzz around, this isn't official, but I've heard a buzz around that people are getting larger portions. I don't know if that's to keep people happy or to use up the food before it goes bad. But man, that was a big piece of meat. Superb, perfect, so tender, so delicious. And I guess that Canada's back on my A-list. Now it's time for something cold. The pumpkin creme brulee at Joffrey's. Let's give it a try. I'm glad I tried it. It's not for me, and I wish they would bring back straws because that lid was a little tricky to drink from. The hole's a little too big and the shape of it was just kind of funny. I could see, especially if you're walking, being able to spill that really easily. Hey, they can't all be winners. Some people just absolutely love iced coffee. I guess I just discovered I'm not one of those people. Here at France, more signs of preparation for the storm. And at Flower and Garden, I tried their creme brulee. It was pretty good. Now they have a different flavor, so we're going to give it a shot. It reminds me what happened the other day when the lightning shut down the stations. The people are just backing up because these cash registers are not in operation. And they say that's a Nikon picture spot. Yeah, doesn't look like one today, does it? Many of the tables for people to eat at are also removed. So there's been a change of plans. With the long line, the hot weather, and no place to eat, I'm moving it inside so I can get something, a lot more choices inside of France, and also places to sit. Every now and then I use my head. Okay, admittedly, we kind of went crazy in France. We have a couple of desserts. This is a chocolate mousse. I forget what that's called. It's a quiche Lorraine, and that is a ham and cheese croissant. By the look of things, we made a right choice. Because out there, the rain has started to fall. So I guess it's time for a very leisurely lunch in France. Absolutely delicious. That quiche, perfect. I feel like we got a character dine experience. Del came up, chatted with us for a while, and then went on her way. And that was kind of an added surprise, added treat. And now it's time to try the mousse. What can you really say about mousse? Really rich, chocolatey. Tastes great. It's just what I expected. Now we'll try the raspberry framboise. Wow, is that sweet. It tastes like I just dipped into a whole jar of jam. I prefer the mousse myself, but if that's your taste, you might like it. I hear them. They're right around the corner. I love these guys. All right, we got in the best part, but The rain is coming once again. What do you suppose this building is going to be? Anyone know what the plans are? I love to see new construction. Once again, the lines are very, very long because they have the registers wrapped up in plastic. So it just isn't a great day to be enjoying food and wine. The lines are long even though hardly anyone's here because they're closing the park at 2 o'clock. So, I don't know, this is an unusual experience. I think that we made a good choice by going to France and eating rather than waiting in lines at the different countries. And now, heading to some of the rides. Over to Soarin'. So Ghirardelli took over what used to be the entrance to the theater. And look at this. It's now a Ghirardelli chocolate store. That is really interesting. But no free samples. So it's just a strange day. Fast passes seem to be blocked. I tried to get fast passes and I'll put the screenshots up here next to me. You can see there is just no fast pass available anywhere. Now I did have a fast pass to Flight of Passage, which is a hard one to get. I had that for this afternoon at 5:30 or 5:45. The park closes at 3 o'clock. So I went to delete it. As soon as I deleted it, a message popped up that said they will honor fast passes reservations. Well, they didn't say fast passes, they said reservations up till 5:30. By that time, my fast pass was deleted. It came up after my deletion. So, looks like I won't be getting in the Flight of Passage. I'm really bummed about that, but what can you do? You can control a lot of things. You can't control the weather. So what am I going to do now? There's a 15-minute standby at Soarin', and some people are still getting their fast pass. They probably made those a few days ago, or maybe you can make them at a kiosk on property. I didn't try that. All I know is it's not working in the app. It just popped up to 20 minutes. I'm doing it anyway. As Tim Tracker would say,
now,
king
sit
of
back,
the boat.
Relax and enjoy living with the land.
I'm still
Por su
king.
seguridad, permanezca sentado.
And here's the first of many hidden Mickeys. You see it?
Please keep your hands and feet inside the boat and remain seated until the boat comes to a complete stop.
Soarin' is always a fun ride, but you know they're closing the park early due to weather. Because what a terrible day, huh? The weather is so rough. After all, who would want to spend a day at a park when it looked like this? Right outside ImageWorks is where Disney Visa card holders can get free pictures. Today, it was the boss man himself, Mickey, and his pal, Goofy. Here at the Wine and Dine Studio, we can get seared scallops. Looks good. Let's give it a try. So here are the seared scallops. They look delicious with celery root puree. Let's try it. Oh my goodness, this is another winner. Just delicious. Right on target. Let's see if you can guess where I am now. That's right, Frozen.
Everyone's going to Elsa's Ice Palace today? Should be a real hoot and a half, yeah?
Why do you want to
Yeah, let me get on that.
Originally, Epcot said they were closing at 3. Magic Kingdom, Animal Kingdom, studios were all closing early. Then for some reason they extended Epcot till 7, but they're closing down a lot of the attractions and a lot of the specialty food booths that are here for food and wine. So I don't know what to expect. It looks like rain right now, so I'm gonna head back to my room and I'll regroup from there. Well, I want to thank you for joining me today. As always, I encourage you to like and share the videos. Leave your comments down below. If you haven't already, please subscribe and ring that bell icon up above so you know when I post new videos. Thanks again, I'm Mark from the Average Me channel.